going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Georgia's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. The call is on 1st and 10. They keep guessing with a run. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Dogs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Grab near the sticks. It's Frazier. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. It's a quarterback keeper. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Cornhuskers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get 1st downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
And the Huskers moving quickly down the field here.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. The sure hands. It's Johnson. The ball is loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession. That's another first down as they get near the 50 now. Here comes a first down pass attempt.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That is a ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Fires it to the wideout. He makes the catch. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. The Cornhuskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The Cornhuskers will look to convert here on 4th down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. The Sock were able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Looking for a gap, it's Johnson.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Wyola. Receiver makes the grab, and they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone. And the Huskers are in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop it, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
The Cornhuskers come to the line with 1st and goal. The quarterback's going to sneak it. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
But they'll try to add the lead down with the PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Middle's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a 1st half of football. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
The Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The Cornhuskers will line up on 1st and 10.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Lets it go quickly. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Keeping it on the ground here. Headed for the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The Huskers will come to the line to run the hurry up. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Stockton. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. On the ground, it's Frazier. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And here's the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Run down, but crosses midfield to the 46. 1st and 10 now. Clock running, final minute of the quarter. Looking for the wide out. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Fires it to the wide out. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the punt. Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. To throw, it's Raiola. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Huskers.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Attack on the PAT again. It's 28-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Georgia, 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And one final play before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Using his legs, it's McCray. He shreds the tackle. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Georgia getting set with a first and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Dogs! As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. And here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
There's a first and 10 play. Back to pass. It's It's Raiola. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. And the Huskers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. He escapes the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Leaning on the run game here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
We swarm on the defense.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the 1st down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the 1st, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. It's a run. Running back's got it. On this winds up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So after giving up a safety, here's the free kick. He breaks free.
Return is brought down at the 33. And your Nebraska Cornhuskers will take over.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. The offense starts with a short field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Caught over the middle. It's Young. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
1st down here for this offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. With the catch, it's Young.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Swarm with a pass rush. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Quick throw to the left side. He's got it with room to run. Right out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. What a catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play call? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. They're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Nebraska. This air attack is still unstoppable. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Oh, he missed it. It dwinked off the right upright. No good.
That keeps the score. Nebraska 36, Georgia 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner will be brought down.
That return backfires on them. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left.
Timeout, Nebraska.
Here's the second down play. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Quick throw. The catch is made. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, but that's just going to be too little, too late. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. To the air, it's Raiola. Looking deep down the right side. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining. Second down play coming up. snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He's looking deep again. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.